back with more Dollhouse. This is episode 11 of season 1, and we're getting there now. We are getting very close to the end of the first season. I'm very, very, very excited to see what's going to happen next. Last episode was really, really cool. We kind of had this client almost back from the dead, thanks to the Dollhouse, to solve her own murder. Really touching story that really got to me. And we had some kind of scary-ish kind of stuff, maybe, with Paul and Melly and his treatment of her. And also kind of a heartbreaking kind of subplot with Topher as well, when he kind of made himself a best friend for his birthday, which is actually really sad. But yeah, I love that episode, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. And if you're watching this on Patreon, hi, thanks for supporting, because this is the first time I'm doing a full reaction to Dollhouse. You'll be getting full reactions to 11, 12 and 13 for season 1. I wasn't actually going to do them at all, but there was some interest in some full reactions, so I thought I'd, you know, do some for the final 3 episodes of the season. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into this next one. It should be really, really interesting, because I can't wait to see what's going to happen. And I believe of the 3 I still have left to watch, this one and the next one were the ones that actually aired, and episode 13 didn't actually air, I think. So I'm excited to see what all this is going to entail and what's going to happen next, so let's get into it. Oh!
As soon as the prince kissed her, the spell was broken.
Oh, what about this? She could have just woken herself the hell up!
It was a curse. She couldn't.
Just woken herself
Oh.
up!
That's enough.
Let me go!
What is there to say?
Just tell me why.
Tell me why.
We're not good for each other.
I think he's
I've been
kind of
bothering you.
protecting her
I'll
at the
back
same
off.
time.
We can take a break.
I think he knows what he was getting,
Probably a
like.
good idea.
Oh, this is really sad, but at the same time I think this kind of needed to
Look at the
happen.
real me.
That Mr. Dominic is the only one who can retrieve the data without corrupting it.
Well, you better ask Mr. Dominic then.
Right.
I think she's being serious.
Right.
Mr. Dominic is in the attic.
Shoplifts them. Some delis just have cups with steak knives in them on the tables.
She's had such a bad life, I don't think she enjoys believing in fairy tales, does she?
And the girl was left with the woman's boyfriend.
Echo's imprint, is the kid grown up?
Names and dates, tiny
Oh.
details changed, but in general, yeah, this is her. If she grows up okay. Echo's like the living example of the kid's best possible future. So she thinks she's a volunteer helping a kid like her.
But she knows
It's actually like
exactly what to expect, and the
Her
kid
older self helping her
sees
younger
that
self.
maybe there's a decent future for her.
Whole approach,
That's-
my idea.
That's genius.
Whole engagement. Okay.
I kind of want those two to be a thing. What's she gonna do? Ooh.
I did everything I could think of.
Oh, I feel really bad. Is that Paul? So we kind of forced her to need to be picked up by the Dollhouse so he could be led to them.
Right here. He was right here.
I like how they keep cutting back to the storybook as well.
And every time someone calls me a victim, I feel like I'm the biggest liar in the world.
I'm not broken.
This guy. Why would they use him? He does one thing. He's an expert in buildings that recycle their own air and water and power. Closed systems.
Alan?
I'm in the chair. Of course.
Mr. Dominic,
Oh, they've put Dominic into him, that's funny.
communication has arrived to you from your handlers at the NSA.
I knew it. I knew it! And now you want me to help?
Oh my god, he's capturing him so well. Oh, the actors in this show are just something else.
No, please, come on. Don't.
The ethics of the show are just so interesting. And where'd you draw the line?
Prince was her dream. She made him. She made him fight to get her out.
Oh, that's a cool way of looking at it.
Prince.
Oh shit.
Carrots.
Yep.
Medicinal carrots. Personal use medicinal carrots that
dear.
were here when I moved in. Recycled urine? I'm kidding. It's not fully recycled. I'm tinkering with that. I also have palm.
This guy's quite something.
I'm looking for something.
Oh.
Yeah, no. You need to make an appointment with Stacy.
Oh, I think he knows what he's talking about now.
You know, I'm not comfortable.
So I never even considered them actually explaining how the dollhouse can be underground with electricity and stuff.
Tell me about the dollhouse. Then can I hold the gun?
I am here for him being in this.
Who else would be trying to contact you covertly?
Alpha.
Oh shit.
I guess he didn't hear about the regime change. Let's open it.
Oh. Okay.
What's it gonna
I'm
be?
glad we're coming back to the Alpha thing.
There was a body found in an alley in Tucson this morning, slashed with a knife.
Send Sierra.
Shit. Oh.
So,
I'm so hyped.
back on the shelf.
Sorry, Lawrence. Oh boy.
Get out of the car.
It's so much fun to watch on screen.
It's a quiet night anyway. Echo's just coming in, and then we're sleepy bye.
Are we though? Not with these two. These two need a spin-off.
A young prince heard about Briar Rose. Does the deep sleep, the sharp thorns. The prince
Oh,
said,
it's like
I will not let
the
this
prince
stop
coming
me.
at the last minute.
I'm as strong as any
Caroline is the Briar Rose that makes him want to save her.
I won't
Damn, you actually made it, man.
the sleeping beauty.
Don't know if I'm excited or scared.
It's real.
You're not insane. Well done.
Take off your clothes.
Oh,
You're gonna dress like a doll. Those probably won't even fit a guy.
oh no. Sending him in.
I'm not comfortable. My arms are chilly.
Shut up.
Me.
It's good. Go change. Yes, we can. You know, this cotton. It's organic, I'm pretty sure. That's a plus.
Maybe you can.
Oh, shit.
What the hell is that?
You can take down security from there, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could if this guy wasn't a paranoid freak. And there's like a trillion layers
Like
of
you.
passwords on here. Sometimes when I go upstairs that don't have risers, I get this feeling, this awful sensation that something's gonna reach out and grab my ankle like a claw or a tentacle. This is life or death. Could be a hand, could be an ordinary hand.
I'm so tense.
Terminal in there. If I can get to that, I could shut down all the security.
Oh God. I know that guy.
Yeah. Well done.
My whole life. My whole life isn't real. This is small.
Oh man, that's kind of dark actually.
Grade school with Jen and Elfman.
I designed the sleeping compartments that collects the carbon dioxide and methane. Everybody farts.
I love that they're like introducing us to people who like designed
to the environmental controls.
elements of it.
What?
Oh, what's he gonna do? Just have 2 episodes left. I mean, I know technically one, because the other one didn't air, but still.
They flip a switch. You kill me without even knowing it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I think things aren't going to work out with those two.
Sorry, Agent Ballard.
Oh shit.
You don't get the girl.
Oh shit.
You think you're helping her, you're wrong. You can't get her out.
I got in.
I could have bought
I
the
mean, they
whole
all did
house
like
back.
sign
I'll
up
give
to
you
be
one
dolls,
chance.
but
Go back the
I
way you
can
came.
understand the problem of ethics. Oh shit. Me. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh god, what a mess. I really didn't know what's going to happen. I'm really excited. Please don't kill Boyd. Oh. Oh! Fuck.
I'm gonna get you out.
don't know who to root for. Oh, I'm torn. I think Boyd's my favourite character, so maybe I'm rooting for Boyd. But at the same time, I understand Paul's mission. Oh! I like that, hand reaching out. Like what that guy was
I'll come back to get you.
fearing.
I trust you.
Yes, you do.
We'll have you fixed up and...
Oh.
Alpha.
Get my gift.
He's out.
Yeah.
What
Poor.
the fuck?
Now you.
Yes, of course.
They're unique, you know. Turns out different every time.
He's fucking Alpha.
Did you really think you could just walk into the dollhouse?
No, Alpha's here.
When everyone
Oh my
else
god.
doesn't exist?
Oh, fuck. All this time I've been waiting for him to, like, appear in the
Tell
show.
me about the first time you
It's
met.
fucking Alan Tudyk.
It's okay. You'll be alright.
You know,
I can't believe he's
In my
Alpha.
opinion.
Ah!
In my opinion, this man hasn't agreed to this.
He was some kind of specialist in environmental design.
Was he impersonating him?
He
Alpha.
wasn't killed in Tucson. He was killed in Los Angeles and planted here.
Kepler's in our system. He's got a subcontractor number from 10 years back. He helped build the dollhouse.
Yeah! Alpha took his place. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. And he's had... Maybe he's aware of, like, what it's like to have different personalities, so he can just... Oh god, what's he doing? Oh fuck. Oh my.
I told you I'd come rescue you.
Oh god, it's very twisted. Oh. Oh, fuck me. What an episode. Holy shit. Oh, it's so exciting. I can't wait to watch the next one. Oh my god. So I suppose the next one would technically kind of be like a finale, I suppose, since it was the last one to air. So I don't really know what they do with episode 13, what that's going to be about. That should be interesting. But, oh, what an amazing episode. Oh, so much happened. Like, my god. I feel like so much happened even before, like, the main title sequence. Right, where to begin, really? Well, I liked the kind of story they were telling in terms of the engagement Echo was on, like this idealised, best-case scenario, future version of this girl, kind of helping her younger self. I thought that was genius, and I loved that so, so much. And how she was, like, telling her to shift the perspective on this Briar Rose tale, to show that there will be help and hope for her future, which I really loved that kind of little journey. I almost wish we'd seen a bit more of it, but because of everything else we got in this episode, I understand that it couldn't be like the main focus. But I love that whole idea, again, just another really genius way of using like the concept of the dollhouse, and then having the events of that story kind of play out for the rest of the episode, with a bit of narration and stuff. I think the links between it, whether it was like actual narration over different events, or they showed like a picture from the book and then it cut to something else that was like similar to it, I thought that was genius. I really, really liked that so, so much. Like the parallels between the prince coming to save Briar Rose, and then Paul kind of breaking into the dollhouse to find Caroline. I loved all of that. I thought that was really, really well done, and linking all that to just an engagement, which was in itself a really clever idea. I loved. And then very briefly, I liked Topher and Ivy kind of interacting a bit more. I low-key kind of ship those two, but I don't think it might go anywhere really. But I thought she looked at him in kind of like a wholesome way, but that's just my shipper goals, which I kind of saw with Boyd and Dr. Saunders earlier in the season as well. quite early on. They haven't really addressed it, I think, since, but still. Maybe it's just me coming up with these random pairings, but, you know, I just noted it down because I thought it was kind of a wholesome thing, before everything went to shit in the episode and everything started happening, and and then I also really, really liked how they kind of brought Lawrence back but didn't. It was just like his consciousness, so it's not like the actor coming back or anything, so they could question him about this like drive. It seems from Alpha. That seems to be the case. The actor, is it Enver? I think is the name of the actor who plays Victor. He captured that actor's mannerisms and the character so well. But I just, this, like, all the people playing the actives and stuff, they just deserve like endless praise, I think, for how they've thrown themselves into all these different roles, and yet maintaining a continuity between like the doll itself. I think it's just brilliant acting all around, for the whole show really, but especially the actors playing the dolls, because they have so much they have to work with and so many different characters to play in every single episode. I think it's just a genius idea, and I loved that. So that was really cool how that character kind of came back but also didn't. And then everything with Paul and Melly was kind of, I think it was inevitable that Paul needed to end that kind of engagement, because he was involuntarily using a doll, which he didn't really want to do, but then he was kind of doing it as a means to find the dollhouse, and his plan worked. And I love that we got some huge progression in his story in this episode, so he finally, you know, broke into the dollhouse. We had these characters that we've met in episode 1, and they're only just like meeting and interacting now, which I loved seeing. And Paul finding out that Victor was like an active, so lots of his life has kind of been made up by the dollhouse, which I think is a really interesting, kind of dark idea. But I loved seeing that whole story kind of come to a head. Paul finally got in, and, you know, had that fight with Boyd, which was really cool. And I like how in that confrontation we kind of saw Echo's memories flash through again, and her trust with Boyd was kind of reinforced, and she was like defending him and stuff. I really liked that. And what Alpha, I guess, was saying about his like fear of like the gap in the stairs, like a hand could come out, and then that's how Echo kind of stopped Paul. I thought that was really funny. So that was all great. And I can't wait to see where they go next with this, because obviously Paul's still there, but they have Alpha to deal with now, and they know he's there. And he got Caroline out and kind of changed her into someone else. Fascinating to see where they go with that. That's going to be really, really interesting, and I can't wait to find out more about what really went on with them, and how or if they're going to be able to stop Alpha. But oh my god, that was nuts. Oh, that whole twist with him. I mean, as soon as Alan Tudyk showed up, I was like, oh, yes! Because I really liked him as an actor in so many different things. Like Firefly, mainly, where he broke my heart. But he's always been such a great actor in everything I've seen him in. And my god, he was phenomenal in this. Like, just the presence he has whenever he's on screen in anything. I think he just, oh yeah. I really liked, it was kind of a fake, because he's putting on this personality of like this guy who helped design the dollhouse, which I really liked them exploring the idea of how the dollhouse can like function underground and how it was designed and everything. I really liked that they were kind of exploring that, albeit through Alpha kind of taking on this personality of the actual guy he killed. But I really enjoyed what they did with all that and exploring that kind of idea. But yeah, I really liked Alpha's personality of that guy, and Paul kind of playing off each other. I thought they worked really, really well, and he was really funny as that persona. And I was like, as soon as they started mentioning Alpha again with everything with Lawrence, I was like, oh my god, yes, Alpha's going to be in it, I can't wait. And then it turned out he was Alpha, and it was all been like this big, oh, just that moment where he appears in front of Dr. Saunders, and then he slashed Victor. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh man, so sadistic. Just the look in his eyes, it just changed. Oh, he was fantastic in this episode. I can't wait to see more of him, hopefully in the next one. I imagine he's got to be in the next one, surely. But I was happy enough with him just being like this guy who helped create the dollhouse. But then I was not expecting him to be Alpha as well. Oh, it's nuts. I still can't quite believe that all happened in one episode like that. It feels like a lot, but like the action set pieces we got. I think it was a really tense episode, basically from the start. And yeah, we kind of, they fed in these little like plots and built it up with like, we started with like the body of that guy being found. We didn't know who he was. Then we had kind of a sweet-ish kind of story of Echo's engagement with like the little girl, and I really liked where they went with that. And then they carried on that plot by using the concept of the Briar Rose story to kind of narrate what was happening with the other subplots, which I think is a genius bit of writing. And things just got more and more as an escalation, and that's how Alpha knew his way around and knew how to get in, because that's probably the route he took when he escaped. And that's how he knew everything, and he knew like the systems and stuff, and he was always like scared to like show his face, and obviously it's because people would probably recognise him as Alpha, as opposed to him just. But I completely bought it. I completely sold it. It was just that was the character he was playing in the show. But he's Alpha, like holy shit! What a great twist! That was executed so brilliantly. And yeah, I just can't wait to see more of him, and see more of Alpha, because that has been a mystery since like episode 1. One of my first notes is who is Alpha, that I made when I first watched like episode 1 or 2 or something like that. And now I've been investing in that mystery for so long, ever since I started the show. I've been like, oh, who's Alpha? But then it kind of went on the back burner for a bit, and everything with Lawrence kind of happened and came out with him being the spy and stuff, and then they reintroduced Alpha fully kind of in this episode. I was like, oh good, we might actually meet him. And then he was kind of under my nose for most of the episode, and I didn't know. Oh, brilliant, just genius. This was such a well written episode. I think the stakes were just made so high, and the tension was so great. We've got some great action set pieces, some great twists, some really cool plot lines. I really do feel like everything they've been going for this season is kind of all coming together so nicely, all the recurring elements and themes and characters. They just gelled so well in this episode, and I can't wait to see how they carry this on in the next episode and beyond, as we finish off season 1 and then whenever I get to season 2. But my god, what an episode. So good. Yeah, I'm just so hyped for the next episode to see what they're going to do. I feel like it is going to be like a kind of finale, because it was the last episode of season 1 to actually air on TV. So I'm hyped as fuck. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. And yeah, this episode was brilliant. I don't think I could ask for anything more from this episode. So good. I'm just so excited to check out the next episode, which I will be doing basically right away. But yeah, loved this episode. Brilliant. And I can't wait to see where they're going to go next with this. But man, yeah, I'm kind of in awe of everything. The performances, the writing, all of it. So good. And until my next reaction, thanks for watching.